Hello everyone, my name is Takas, and today I will share with you the best way to run team workshop. Have you ever sit in a meeting that just went on forever? People roll out ideas, go off topic, debate tiny things, and by the end, no decision, no direction, and no action. That's exactly why I want to show you this process today. And it's honestly one of the most powerful structural way to solve real problem in the team, super fast and without chaos. You can use this process for all kind of things, product or feature design, team collaboration issues, process bottlenecks, anything where you stuck or spinning in circles. Let's break it down step by step with real example so you can run this with your own team. First, setup. So we need sticky notes, Shopee, okay. So for one per person and 14 dots, a timer. We use a timer so everyone can see the countdowns, a whiteboard for all workspace, and most importantly, a moderator. Yes, uh, this person can participate, but they in charge of guiding the flow, setting timers, and yes, cutting people off if they start over talking. Yeah. So number one, we can write a problem. First, uh, we need to hand out sticky notes and serve service like a band. Okay, so we set the timer about 7 minutes. Everyone quietly write out as many problem, annoyances or blockers. So as they can think of one per note. So here are some example like we get feedback from stakeholder to play in the process. Designs keep changing midstream. Our QA pilots is always overloaded. Keep it quick, personal, and honest. When time up, pen down. Then we share and vote on problem. Now go around the room. Each person stick up their position one by one and explain it briefly, max 30 seconds. So like, for example, like this one about how we wait into the end of the spring. Like here, for example, like the spring for the stakeholder input, and it's often result in major change after we already build everything. No change and no side debates. Just a clear walkthrough so everyone understand the context. Okay, here are some example. So then we will vote on the problem. Give to person. Each person will have a two dots. Then we will vote it on a problem. Yes. And now the time to voting. Just vote on the problem that you think important to solve. Vote on your own notes. Put poll notes on one issue. But again, no talking. Moderator stack the problem by vote counts. The top 1, 2 are what we solve next. Like we have the top problem here. We have A, right? A votes. So we will solve this like we get feedback from stakeholder to play in the process. So we do this problem. Then from the problem, we will turn the problem into how might we To make the problem actionable, we turn them into challenges. Take the top problem and reframe them as how might we question. For example, like original, we get feedback too late, then we change it to how might we get feedback earlier in the process. Like problem, we don't know what success look like, and turn it to how might we define and align on success metrics it furthers. Yes. So why this work is will help us focus on solving a challenge instead of complaining. When we turn it to how might we, next step we will generate solution. Like give everyone a different color sticky notes. Okay, set another 7 minutes timer. This time we write solution fast. Remember, focus on quantity, not perfection. No discussing or explaining. Yes. Solution for how might we get feedback earlier. Something like we can run stakeholder review session mid-sprint, as automated feedback deadline to the calendar, or you can use them to send video walkthrough and get a side comment. Keep writing until the timer beeps. So here are just some example for me. You can have a different, okay? So it is normal. Just make sure that you know the process and you know the flow to make sure you and your team can brainstorm idea, okay, know it, and then turn it to the problem to how might we, and then you can turn it to solution. Here the process we will do not have the perfect work, okay. We just brainstorm and pop up idea, okay. So do not need to stuck it on one thing. You can bow it and try to you. So what do you think about like how might we get feedback earlier? And you can comment in the comment below. So what do you think about it? Okay, you just try it, bow the video and try it to yourself. And then the next step we will focus on solution. Stick on the solution on the walls. Vote for the solution you actually want to test in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Again, you can vote on your own. Multiple votes on one idea is allowed. No talking during this phase. For example, like now we will have solution and then we will vote it. Okay. Moderator then order this by vote, like run stakeholder. We have a 4 dots as automated feedback deadline to the calendar. We have 6 dots. Ulum we have 8 dots. So yeah, this is the solution you can consider the most. Then we can prioritize with efforts and impact measures. About the impact and efforts. So if we have a high impact and low efforts, okay, here are the impact. So low impact, high impact, and efforts. We have a low efforts and high efforts. Okay, so here are between high impact and low efforts. So here are the most thing when is the solution on this place we will do it. Okay, right here we have a major project like it's high impact but also high efforts, and feelings like low impact and low efforts, and time waster like low impact Yes, it's not a back low, a bus. We need high first. So display we will not consider to do it because it needs a lot of effort, but the impact on your product, on your website is low. Okay. So yeah, based on the example, we will brainstorming and try to move around your solution on the impact and effort metric. Okay, so like this example, we can see like I think that you learn to send video will have a high impact and low effort because like we have use it recording and like recording a video, then we directly is on the lump and then send it to a stakeholder. It's easy. Okay, so the next step we have is run stakeholder review section in the midstream. About this, we also have something like medium impact, but also a niche effort because run stakeholder review section in midstream something we need in something more to do. Okay, so and about the low impact and low efforts. Okay, we have a automated feedback deadline to the calendar. I think about the automated feedback deadline to the calendar, something maybe some people will miss it or they will about the automated maybe needs a lot of efforts. Okay, than use them. So the next step we will after you effort impact metric, we will make it actionable. Now take the result solution and turn them into real action. So like how might we get early feedback from stakeholder? Then we have a solution is send them workthrough, and where we have a solution we will add action. This week the design team will record a 3 minute lump of the new homepage flow and send it to both internal stakeholder like the PM and lead engineer and our external client by Thursday. Okay, why this work is asynchronous, no meeting. It reaches both internal and external stakeholders. It sets a predictable rhythm for early feedbacks. And this is how we start testing solution immediately and no waiting. And yes, that's it. In under an hour, your team will can identify real challenges, reframe them into design challenge, brainstorm smart solution, prioritize what matters, and turn it on into actual next step. No debate, no waste energy, just progress. So you can use this in your product team, design sprint, roadmap planning, internal resource, even at a leadership level. It brings structure and speak to decision making. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe and hit the notification for more insight for video on UI UX design and career advice. I also have a land your first UI UX book below. You can check it's landuiuxshop.com. Thank you and see you.